Hello, welcome. Oh guys, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing PTFS Pilot Flight Training Simulator in Roblox. Today we're going to be flying a Boeing 777 KLN. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so we can reach my goal of 50 subscribers. Today we are flying from Greater Rockford all the way to Perth International Airport. Ooh, I shouldn't engine off. So that's today's flight. So let's get into it. So we are just going to increase speed so we can taxi out of Greater Rockford. We are currently taking off on runway 25L, I think. What runway is this? 25L. Yeah, I'm correct. Runway 25L. Okay, so let us just approach the runway. Okay. Let's just see here. Okay, we do have a pretty large crew of planes. We have to wait for this plane to pass. Or I think we might be able to take off. Wait, we'll wait. Okay, no, we have just gotten clearance saying that we can take off now. Okay, no, so I don't think he's going yet. Okay, so we are about to take off from... What plane is that? Oh, I think that's a Boeing 7. No, that's not. I don't know what plane that is. But... Okay, perfect. We have just taken off. What's that? Boeing 777? Boeing 777. Singapore, that's Singapore Airlines. So perfect, we have just taken off. Today we are carrying 328 passengers, I'm pretty sure. So 328 passengers on board the plane. Okay, so let's just take off and we will turn to land. So we do need a lot of fuel for this flight because it is a long haul flight. It's a pretty okay. We are now in cruising altitude. We may slow down. Not slow down, stop our ascent. So now we are going to turn the aircraft. I will show you guys our route now. We're doing like a full-on turn to land. So we can just go straight when we see orange here. So let's just turn. We're going at 518 knots and at 4,000 feet currently. Okay, so that is our flight today. Will be our flight route for today after we zoom out a little bit, maybe go a little more that way. So we are going to fly, we are going to go straight, and then we are going to turn and land at Perth International Airport. This is a pretty long haul, that's why we are doing with a pretty decent size plane. The Boeing 777. I'm pretty sure Emirates has actually just started to use only... I think they're slowly getting rid of their A380 fleets. A380 is actually my favorite plane. Actually, I wouldn't say... No, probably like... I really do like the Boeing 747. But I'd say the A380 has to be like number 2. And they've actually stopped... they're trying to get rid of their fleet. I know Singapore Airlines was their first customer, and they're going to Qantas operate some Qatar, Emirates, Qantas, Singapore, and Air France and Thai Airways. Yeah, it's about 6 of them. About 6 of them. Okay, so we are currently on our flight path. We're just flying over the middle runway. we just go straight. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys do like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep doing daily uploads just like these. Okay, so I want to go to let's see where people are right now. Okay, it's a pretty packed server. We've got one person at Perth, looks like he's just landed. We've got a plane flying by Skopilos. We've got a plane at McConnell. We've got a plane at Southampton going to Grindelwald. We've got one at Mellow. We've got a lot at Greater Rockford. I only got one at Airbase Gary. We've got one at the training centre, which is a bit rare. We got one coming into Greater Rockford, or I think maybe the training centre, because it's going on a straight way, so it'll have to turn, or maybe it's going to Mellow. I'm going for a turn. We have one at USS Gerald. We actually don't have any at Tokyo International Airport, which is also pretty rare. Just gotta take this plane up right now. We just had a little bit of a random descent. I might actually meet with that plane. Oh, someone just spawned in by St. Bart's. Just came on our radar. Okay, so we're currently going up. Cool, I'm gonna stop the plane now. Perfect. Since we have so much time on this long haul, and currently I'm not gonna speed it up. What do you guys, okay, put your guess down below where the most tracked flight right now in the world is. And then I'll tell you guys. So you got like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm bored now. Okay, I'm telling you. The most tracked flight right now in the world is by Dubai. They've been doing loops for a little bit. 1,735 people right now. 30,000 feet, 370 knots. United States Air Force, Boeing E-3B Sentry, not available where they took off and not available when they landed. They're doing some really rigged turning right now. Their flight path is a bit horrific. Let's go out of that plane and let's look at other planes in the area. Okay. So the second one is actually a route, Paris to Abu Dhabi. Or is it Abu Dhabi to Paris? I'll see. It is Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it's Abu Dhabi to Paris. Jeddah to Gorgon. Jeddah to Isfahan. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Dubai to Barcelona. Warsaw to New York. Looks like a really long flight actually. Let's track it. Oh, it's because they've done a go around on Privilege Style. I don't know what airline that is, but they've done a go around. Oh no, they haven't. Oh no, they've just been circling over like the top of Long Island. They had a pretty rigged route too, and they've just been circling currently over Long Island. I think they're going to they're going to JFK. Okay, where's JFK's there? Okay, so I don't think they're not in the right spot for a perfect perfect approach, and it's a big plane, Boeing 777, and they have 15,200 feet, which is really low. Let's see what airline that is. Privilege Style. Okay, we have just gotten clearance to make our turn. Okay, so we have just started. Okay, Privilege Style. Oh, private and charter flights. Oh, okay. It's a Spanish charter airline. Okay. Okay, and they do Boeing, and they do a lot of Boeing 777. Wait, what does the inside look like? Inside of one of those must be luxury. Okay, so let us just turn a little bit more so we can get our straight approach onto. I think that actually is Perth's longest runway. I think they're at like 4,000. I know Tokyo's longest runway in the game. On the one that's not on the ocean, the one like pretty inland. Not pretty inland, but like the one that's like kinda like The one that's on land, the one that's on the water. Like the second one. I think it's like 4,000 something feet. Oh no, it might be 5,000. Let's actually see. Let's look at the airport charts. No, I'm like staring at the plane while I do this. Airport charts. Tokyo. I know Tokyo. So Tokyo has 4,850. Islorani has, yeah. And then Perth as well has quite a long runway. So I'm just going to turn all this way because we want to get a dead straight approach. And hopefully have a pretty smooth landing. Hopefully we can get that type of smooth landing. The Abu Dhabi to Paris, I can see they've taken a pretty rigid route. They've done a lot of turning, and like sharp turns and stuff like that. And then they did a full loop, and then they've just carried on. And then they did a sharp turn. So they do sharp turn, and another sharp turn left. And this is like over the Abu Dhabi Sea right now because they've taken off quite recently, only 6 minutes ago. Oh no, 28 minutes ago. Sorry, so they're arriving in 6 hours. And then they've done some really sharp turns, and now they're just going. They're not actually going on their flat path right now, but they're just going straight. They'll be arriving in 6.5 hours, 31,600 feet, A350, 486 knots. So now we've got a pretty dead center approach into Perth International Airport. So that is always good. Okay. Now I think we are going to descend just a little bit. Okay, so there's the runway. Zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna put ever so slightly. We have used half of our fuel, so I wonder, like, I think the longest route you could possibly do is probably like Tokyo, and then like a really wonky route to McConnell. Like a really wonky route where you don't fly over the Chicago Island, Greater Rockford, or Melo. I feel like that's as long as you can get. That you might actually use a full on, but this one we only used 50% of the fuel. Okay. Plane is actually one of my favorite planes. I really like this plane. It's a pretty wide body aircraft. The cockpit looks super realistic. They have where we took off from right there, Greater Rockford. Yeah, pretty not so realistic, but I have to say it's pretty good for this game. I mean, like, they did not used to be looking this good, but okay. So, okay. We might have made a really big mistake here. This might actually cause us the landing. Flap. Can we get the flaps straight down, please? Thank you. We need the gear down now. I repeat, we need the gear down now. 100% speed and reverse thrust. We have all of our. Thank goodness, it's a pretty long runway. I don't even think we'll make it because we're landing at like. No, I reckon we'll make it. Okay, pretty sharp landing. So now let's just work on our butter. Wait. I mean, like, that wasn't a full butter, but I'd say that was pretty good for me. I mean, like, not the best. Not the greatest lander. Okay, so we're going to turn and head into Perth. So, wait, can we cross this runway yet? Okay, we can't cross the runway. There's a Havoc 990 over there. I don't know what plane that is yet, but we will see. Okay, so we're just landing at Perth, and it's perfect because it's night time now. So all the passengers can go to sleep. We're in their hotels or wherever they're staying. I don't know. Going at this gate, so now we can slow down. maybe around 16% until we get there. Perfect. I want to get back on the plane because I want to see something, get all the passengers. Yes. Wait. Okay. Now I'm gonna jump. Oh, there's a couple of pilot seats. Okay. We have just landed safely in Perth International Airport. As we can see, we have first class right there. No, business. So you may exit the plane. Okay, I can't exit the plane. You know what? Just jump off. Anyways, yeah. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep doing daily uploads just like these. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, see you in the next one.